Here, there, everywhere, be it power or aviation, shipping or railways, automobile or roadways, heavy engineering or highway building, name a sector, engineering is there. Pan presence across the economy is what makes engineering sector the backbone of any economy. For in any developing economy, nothing parallels a robust manufacturing sector. And most of the time, manufacturing is highly technology or engineering dependent. Countries like China, Germany, Japan and South Korea, which have strong manufacturing and engineering sectors, are virtually the only major economies that run current account surpluses. Rising domestic demand, increasing investment and growth opportunities, favorable government policies and global and domestic focus on establishing low-cost plants have propelled the engineering sector to greater heights. The contribution of the engineering sector to India's GDP over the last 3 years can be categorized on the basis of cost, the manufacturing segment and pure engineering industry. While engineering does form a small part of the services sector too, but it is in the manufacturing sector where its heart lies. Since manufacturing units, especially large ones, employ people on a large scale, their bearing on economic welfare is more inclusive and more influential, hence more equitable for social fabric. India's engineering industry accounts for 27% of the total factories in the industrial sector and represents 63% of the overall foreign collaborations. It has emerged as the largest contributor to the country's total merchandise exports. Exports from this sector have grown by about 22% to $62 billion during the April to January period of 2017-18. The share of engineering exports in the country's total shipments has increased from 18.2% in 2009-10 to 23.6% in 2016-17.
The last decade was very active for Indian engineering. In fact, in 2004-5, India used to export only $15 billion worth of engineering goods and services. But today, we are at $65.4 billion of exports, making engineering to be the topmost sector in the field of exports. The key segments has also undergone a change. Earlier, the key segments where India was exporting predominantly was iron and steel, products of iron and steel, some non-ferrous metals, and essentially low value-added items, including some castings and forgings. But now, the capital goods sector has come up substantially. So, out of the major exports, 48% is contributed to the capital goods sector. In the case of special purpose machinery, like pharmaceutical machinery, machine tools, agricultural machinery, all these machineries are now being exported from India and being perceived well across the globe, including IC engines, which is also very important export item nowadays.
Several European giants find India as a destination of economically efficient outsourcing. Huge contributors to the Indian engineering industry are micro, small and medium enterprises, or the MSMEs. These micro, small and medium enterprises alone contribute nearly 8% of the country's GDP, 45% of the manufacturing output and 40% of the exports. For making the bloom and grow, many initiatives have been taken by the Government of India. Make in India initiative has given new flip to Indian engineering sector. No surprises that it's the engineering sector that has the lion's share of 35% from the total foreign investment into India. Continued growth of manufacturing and favorable regulatory policies too are boosting the engineering sector's growth. Of these new initiatives, to name a few, engineering sector has been de-licensed and 100% foreign direct investment has been permitted. Foreign technology agreements are allowed under the automatic rule. Tariff protection of capital goods has been removed. Customs duties on a range of engineering goods have been reduced. Government's emphasis on boosting power production will enhance growth in the electrical industry. Huge government-promoted infrastructure projects, creation of special economic zones for the engineering sector across the country, and the SEZs with relaxed terms of tax, customs duties and infrastructure facilities. And that's not all. There are various ways government ensures the growth of this sector, for there are various bodies and key bodies that serve the interest of engineering sector. Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion (DIPP), Engineering Export Promotion Council (EEPC), Department of Heavy Industries (DHI), Department of Commerce. The Department of Heavy Industries (DHI) under the Ministry of Heavy Industries and Public Enterprises is the nodal authority in India responsible for promoting the growth of heavy industries. The DHI promotes more than 19 various industrial subsectors. Some sectors that the DHI actively encourages include machine tools, heavy electrical engineering, industrial machinery and automobiles. At the same time, the Engineering Export Promotion Council (EEPC) is the apex body in charge of promoting India's engineering products and services in the global market. India's engineering exports include the sectors of transport equipment, capital goods, other machinery and equipment, and light engineering products such as castings, forgings and fasteners. The EEPC supports and encourages domestic firms in developing international trade. When it comes to reaping the benefits, major India advantages are low cost of labor force. India's manufacturing wages are among the lowest worldwide, averaging $1.5 per hour. Demographic dividend. India's abundant labor force is English-speaking, young, skilled and cost-efficient. Free trade agreements. India is one of more than 10 nations that have signed free trade agreements. It is a signatory to the ASEAN-India Free Trade Area and provides companies access to one of the world's largest FTAs. Growing domestic market. Rapid economic growth has provided a large domestic market for manufacturers. Strategic location. Manufacturing in India gives companies direct access to the vast domestic and South Asian market. The overall situation shows that the Indian engineering industry is surely heading for a glorious new era. One can say for sure that Indian engineering sector is all set to make new records and reach new horizons.